How y'all doing? Y'all cooking with Titus. Well, today we're cooking spaghetti, baked spaghetti to be exact. And your ingredients you're gonna need today is we're gonna need spaghetti noodles, ground beef, hot sausage, link sausage, smoked, garlic herb, pasta sauce, tomato paste, Italian, sweet basil, oregano, garlic, and also your bread for garlic bread. You're also going to need a couple more ingredients you don't see right here. I'm about to go grab them now. Diced tomatoes with green chilies and diced tomatoes with green peppers and onions. The first thing you want to do, depending on if your ground beef or your sausage is frozen, is get you about 2 cups of water. That's how much I'm going to need anyway for what I'm doing, because I have this sausage that is frozen solid, so I don't have time for to unthaw it. So I'm about to go ahead and put it straight into this water and let it cook in this water right here. Now that you rinsed all your cans off, open them up and toss them in your pot. Yeah. So this is what the sausage is going to start to look like. You're going to have to start rolling it in your pan, but you'll start seeing that the sausage is going to be starting to come off the log. All you got to do is just scrape it with your wire whip or whatever you're using to cook with, and you'll start to see that the water starts to evaporate a little bit. But it's going to be okay, because by the time it gets done cooking, it'll be almost there anyway. That's what the sauce is starting to look like. I haven't added no seasoning to it yet. I'm just letting it slow cook, get all the tomato paste and all the sauces together, trying to get it all accumulating together. Right now I'm still just sitting here fighting with this sausage. It would have finally eventually break up for me to go ahead and add my ground beef to it. While my sausage is over there cooking, I'm about to start cutting my link sausages up into nice little diamond shaped sausages. The way you do that is you hold a knife at an angle and you just slice down, and you'll get some nice little diamonds that looks just like that. After I get through cutting them up, I toss it in here with the rest of the sausage. The other sausage is basically almost done cooking. It is done cooking, honestly. All you're doing now is just warming up your other sausage. And what you're going to do after all this is cooked and warmed and everything, you're going to pour it into one of your drainers, drain off all the grease, and then you're going to cook your ground beef. I have my ground beef cooking. The leaner your ground beef is, the less grease you will have. As my ground beef is cooking, I'm about to throw our noodles in our boiling water. Make sure you put at least about a half a cup of oil in there so your noodles will not stick together. Out of a 2-pound box of spaghetti noodles, I used half of it, so that's about a pound. I broke them in half and tossed them in the water to cook. The ground beef should be looking good now. It's not done, but you can go ahead and stir it up. Make sure you get a nice cook on all sides of this ground beef. Here, stir it up. Make sure everything looks good. After you have no more pink in your ground beef, what you want to do is add your sausage back to it to get it back up to the temperature you want it to be. You need it to be. Then you want to add you a teaspoon and a half of garlic and onion powder to your meat to get a nice seasoning to it. You don't need to add any salt to it because your sausage already has plenty of salt in it. It's pork. So you don't need to add any more salt to it. I have 21 grams seasoning bottles of Italian seasoning, basil, and oregano. So what I'm going to do is add the whole container of Italian seasoning and a half a container of both of these to my sauce. And also, you can't really go off of what I use in my sauces because I have a bad habit of cooking a lot of food, so can't really go off of how much seasoning I use. You're gonna have to do it to taste. You also want to add about a half a cup of sugar to kill the tomato paste, the acid in the tomato paste. Stir it up really well. Now it's time to add your meat to your sauce. With all your ingredients combined together, this is what your meat sauce is going to look like. Delicious. Delicious. What we're going to do now is have a little taste to make sure all our seasonings are well together. We have to add anything, to make it taste any better, which I'm pretty sure you're not going to have to. Tastes so good, make you want to smack your mama. If you have a mama like me, I wouldn't recommend it, but it is delicious though. As you're waiting on your spaghetti noodles to get done, go ahead and preheat your oven at 350. Now what you want to do is mix everything together, and it's going to look like this. All you have to do now is top it off with Parmesan cheese and shredded yellow cheese and pop it in the oven for about 30 minutes. Not even that long, probably like 10-15 minutes till the cheese is melted. Now to make our garlic bread, we're going to put a teaspoon of garlic in our butter. Sprinkle us some parsley in here. Pop it in the microwave to melt it. When your butter is nice and melted, what you want to do is spread it all over your bread. This is how your garlic bread is going to look before you pop it in the oven. What you want to do is toast it until it's toasted, or you want to cook it till it's toasted. After you bake it in the oven for 15-20 minutes, it comes out like this, ready to serve. Garlic bread done too. And there you have it. When you're cooking with Titus. Got any questions? Ask me in the comment box. Make sure you subscribe. Have anything you want to ask me? Just ask. Have a good night.